it's okay, man, if I want to. But lucky for you, I would love to.
If I was damaged, would you love me the same? Would you vanish? Or would you not be ashamed to see me?
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So my name is Breakup Heaven. If you're new here, karibu tena sana. So this is a continuation of the video that I did installing my wig with chaos. Yeah, I want to do my makeup, and the makeup that I'm going to do, I have to start by like working on my face, because man, it's been so long since I did my my full face beats, and I want to do it today. For some reason, I don't know, I'm using this to just apply it on my eyebrows, just on my eyebrows, and whenever I want to shave my face. For this video, I'm not going to shave my face, so I'm just going to like shave my eyebrows. Well, since I did my makeup, but now I want to like come back to YouTube because it has taken so long, and I'm supposed to share so much with you guys, like where have I been, and all that. And I think this is where we chit chat as I do my makeup. So for those that are new here or are seeing me for the first time, my name is Breakup, my actual real name. So this is more of a get to know me kinda video. I am a mom of one boy. Okay, so yeah, I'm a mom of one cute little boy who is my pride. Why is it so hard to talk about these things? I have been using this MAC Prep and Prime, but today I want to use this. By the way guys, how did I do the install? Before I do my prime, I want to do my brows, so I'm going to use this angled brush, yeah, and continue. So like I was saying, a lot has happened in my life. Like back in, I did the last makeup I did, my last makeup tutorial I did, I was getting ready to go for a wedding of a family friend, and after that wedding, a week later, I found out that I was pregnant. Yeah, I'm asking myself the same question that you're asking yourself. I didn't know I was pregnant when I was going for that wedding. I was just getting my menses normally, just like any other person would, and so I never suspected that I was pregnant. When I found out I was pregnant, first my thoughts, I was in confusion, because don't get me wrong, I love my son so much, but I don't feel like I was at the right place to have him at the time that I found out I was pregnant. So a lot was going on in my mind, and that made me question whether I should continue with the journey or I should just quit it. And I think I should have quit it at that time, not like removing the pregnancy or anything, but just leaving this man at that particular time. But he seemed very excited, which was okay. I thought that maybe he was serious, and that since we were engaged, he was ready to be a daddy. So I went through the pregnancy. It wasn't a very easy journey, I would say. My doctor, my OBGYN, was with me all the way. Dr. Bosire is just heaven sent, honestly. He is heaven sent. So I went there, I was a bit confused. I didn't know what was going on. My mind was like, I'm the kind of girl who was just want to, you know, to do it the right way, like walk down the aisle. So this is what I thought initially. When I got engaged, I thought the next thing should be going home, which we did. And then after that, I thought so after going home, meeting parents, telling them our intention, the next thing should be at least rurasho or dowry payment, and then after that wedding, and then kids, and lot of kids, because I want a lot of kids. Yeah, I want kids. So not very many, of course, but God gave me 3. That's okay, plus my baby boy. So if God decides to give me 3 kids, 2 or even 1, it's fine by me, because he knows my potential. So I'm trying to use this Maybelline concealer to just clean down my eyebrows. Like I was saying, things were okay at first. I went to my doctor and he walked with us that journey. I don't want to say he left when he found out I was pregnant. He didn't. He was there the entire time. I broke the news to my mom. I broke the news to my siblings. My sister was the first one to know, because we kind of close, so I had to tell her. Then her question was, were you ready to have a child? I was like, no, it was not planned, we just found ourselves. And yeah, kaneza, what is the plan? And the plan is to go confirm with the doctor, and that was it. So for the top part, I'm going with my foundation. So I've actually spilled more. Yeah, so that is how it transpired. When I was testing this thing at home, let me just start there, or maybe I should do another video on how I found out. Okay, so when I was testing at home, one of the kits was positive and the other kit was negative. So we concluded that I should go to the hospital and get my blood work done. And then after the blood work, I'm using this Maybelline foundation for the first time and I actually love it. It glides so well on the skin, and then it's very lightweight. It's not like too much. I've been using full coverage foundation, and can you see the shade match? Oh my god. Now I'm going to use, you remember the brush that we used to like put the powder? I'm going to use that brush and just blend on top of my eyebrows and in the middle, and then also here. Yeah, so I went to the hospital and it was actually confirmed by a blood test that I was actually pregnant. And at the time he wasn't at home, he had gone to his father's place. And I texted, in fact I called him and I told him, hey, it has been confirmed that we are pregnant, and he was so happy. He told me, oh, my dad will be very happy about this news. And of course, the dad was happy about the news. Everyone was actually happy about the news in their family and also in mine, because we had already gone there and the intention was to get married to one another. Okay, so the journey starts. So this is where I'm telling you that everything was okay until it stopped being okay. So I'm going to underpaint as always, and I'm going to start with my concealer and just put it here and here. So the journey was okay, and everything that transpired was also okay. So when my mom was traveling, so when my mom traveled and I was all sorry, I've not applied primer, but I don't use primer for under eyes, so there's no problem. My mom was traveling, it was on December. I told her when she came, and now she was traveling, so she was so concerned, who is she going to leave me with? I mean, I'm pregnant for the first time. It's not like I've ever had a child before, and she doesn't know how I'm going to cope with all this pregnancy. So my mom suggested that I should get help. Where she will be feeling relieved, because at least I have someone by my side. And it was actually a good idea at the time, because we had also talked about it and we had made a decision. But since my mom suggested it, it was even much better, because everything now we were going to do, we knew that we have their approval. So he went home and also told the dad the same, and everything was okay according to how he told me, because my baby daddy can lie. Okay, so yeah, that happened. I'm so happy with how it's sitting on my face, so we can continue with what we were doing. I was underpainting, right? So yeah, that happened. We decided to, like, you know what, let's just move in together and wait for our child. But I used to live in 1 bedroom, so the plan was to get a 2 bedroom, but it didn't happen, because when I got the money I just got another 1 bedroom. I don't know, it's my pregnancy hormones, but up to date I don't always understand how I ended up in a 1 bedroom instead of a 2 bedroom at that time. So that really happened, and we continued with the journey. He was there on all my appointments until when I reached my 3rd trimester. My 1st trimester was really bad. I would vomit, and he would clear the mess and everything and bring me a clean bucket. So I can't talk ill about him during my pregnancy, because honestly he was there for me. I kid you not, he was doing everything that he needed to do. So I think I've run out of this mahogany, and the one that I have is the new one is dark cocoa, but if I put these two, this one is darker, this one is lighter. So I'm going to use this. It's from Flamour. Yeah, I'm going to use this one. It's so that I can use it as a, what is it called, a contour. So yeah, the journey was okay. He was really helpful when we found out that I was pregnant, until my 3rd trimester, where he started showing me shege. So during my 3rd trimester I really started now to gain my consciousness. I can now do things. I can cook for myself, because I wasn't able to cook. The onion smell really was very bad. So I'm going to put my contour. I don't know if you can see well. I think you'll see the side. So the onion powder was really messing with me whenever we use it. So he would do all the cooking at that point. He really was handy, and I would say that. But now when I got to my 3rd trimester and he noticed that I could actually do some things, he started playing the disappearance card, whereby he would go to work and not come back home at all. Like, I'm telling you, this guy would even go 3 weeks without coming. During that time, I kinda told myself, and even told my son in my tummy, that this point, Daddy, don't expect anything, because it's like your daddy doesn't want to be here with us. And yeah, I told my son that when he was in my tummy. And I know it's not good to tell your kids or your child bad things while they're in their tummy. I didn't tell my son anything bad. I just told my son the reality, and it became the reality. I think I should just stop saying bad things, because they actually happen. I don't know. So yeah, I told my son, I touched my belly, and I was like, you know what, Baba, like, just don't worry. When you come to this world and you find that your dad is not here with us, just know that I love you, and I'm going to be everything you need. I'm going to provide for you, and we're going to have a beautiful life. And at that time I wasn't even crying, I wasn't even feeling bad. In fact, I had not even told anyone in my family that this guy is not home. So yeah, I didn't even tell anyone. Even my friends didn't know. Like, I'm the kind of person, if I'm going through something, unless you notice that I'm not actually okay, then you wouldn't know, because I will not tell you unless we're very close. Then I will share. But during a relationship, I just keep it to myself, because I don't want to be anybody's problem. Okay, so I didn't tell anyone. It was like almost clinic day, and I hardly went to the clinic by myself. He was always there with me. So I decided, you know what, let me just give this man a call and see if he really wants to be with me during this appointment. Then I called him and I was like, hey, tomorrow is my appointment, so I'm going to use lipstick for my blush. And I'm going to use, I wanted to use a different one, but I think I'm going to use this one. So I'm going to mix it up with my foundation so that it doesn't become so much. Yeah, and then I'm going to apply using the same brush, of course. So I called him and I was like, hey, tomorrow is my OBGYN visit, are you going to be here with us? And he was like, I'm kind of busy, but I'm going to come, just tell me what time the appointment is. And I was like, appointment is at this and this time, so I don't know if you're going to be available, but if you're going to be available, the better, because I don't want to miss this appointment. It was almost my last appointment to like happen before I give birth. So I told this guy about the appointment, and the next day he came. I never asked him, where were you from, where were you doing, what were you doing, or who were you with. Like, a part of me had made peace with anything that will happen, but I really needed this man, because I mean, I'm going to give birth and the pain can come at any given time. I think that was the mistake that I did. Maybe I should have just let him go a long time ago. So I'm going to use my setting spray just to get, oh, I hate this, oh my god, it sprays so bad. Yeah, so now that we have that on the way, out of the way, I am going to use this beauty blender. By the way, it's clean, they came looking like this. And I also have this one, so I'm going to start with, what do I start with? It's been so long since I did a full face of makeup, but let me just start with the contour. So I'm going to use the same brush, and I'm going to like blend the contour and the blush together. Yeah, and then take it up a little. Yeah. So like I am telling you guys, like I needed this man to be there with me. So we went for my appointment, and that's he came actually day before the appointment. So when he came, I was craving which was so weird, because I didn't crave anything during my pregnancy, so it was so weird for me to crave something at that particular time. I didn't know what was happening, but later on I realized what was really happening. I don't know. Trust the process, guys. Trust the process. Trust the process. Trust the process. Yeah, so that happened. We went for my last appointment. We didn't know it was my last. Kulikuwa na maandamano. People were all over running helter-skelter because of maandamano. My sponge is dumb. Yeah, so people were running helter-skelter at that particular point because kulikuwa na maandamano. So the secretary called me and he was like, hey Brie, today is your last, today you had an appointment, but I understand the state of the nation, so are you going to be available? I was like, yeah, I'm going to come, because at night when I was bouncing on a ball, and I felt something, and what I felt was not normal. I never felt that way before. So I was 100% sure either I have dilated or I'm actually in labor, but I wasn't in any pain. So can you see how it's blending? Yeah. So I told my baby daddy that we need to go for the appointment because we needed to. So I'm going to use this small one for my inner eyes, and I'm just going to blend the whole thing. And I always love doing this also on the face. Yeah, and I'm taking it closer to my nose so that it can contour the nose as well. So I told my baby daddy that we need to go to the hospital, and I was like, are we going to go? And kuna maandamano and the likes, and I was like, yeah, we're going to go. Because at night I told him I felt like something, like I felt something when I was bouncing on the ball, and I actually told him, and he went and told his friend who lived in the same apartment that we were in that I might actually go into labor. I hope you're not hearing any sounds at the back because my son is playing and I can't tell him to stop playing because I'm recording. So I told we decided that we are going to go, so I requested a cab. Yeah, I used to pay for all the visits. Despite him being there, I used to pay, and I was okay with that because I knew this man didn't have like a lot of money to spend on me, and he was doing the little he could. He would help with rent even if it wasn't fully, but he was doing what he needed to do. That is what I can say. So yeah, we did that. We went to the hospital, and true to my word, I was actually dilated, and it was a shock because I was thinking of postponing because of the maandamano and things, but a part of me just wanted to go and see the doctor, my OBGYN. So he was like, did we test last time if you are anywhere near giving birth? Do you love a face? And then I was like, no, we didn't test, but you said we were going to test this week. So he was like, okay, let's do that. So I'm going to use the same beauty blender and just go all over everything that we've done, just to make sure everything blends seamlessly. Yeah, so I told him no, we didn't. So he said that he's going to check if I'm dilated, and when he checked, I was 4 centimeters dilated. Guys, I didn't know. Like, nilenda hosi like someone who was going just for a checkup, and that was it. But I really insisted that I really wanted to go for this checkup. For some reasons I didn't know, but now I got to understand why I really wanted to go. I think my body has just accepted that the baby is coming, but a part of me was not like fully aware that it's actually happening, because I have never been a mom before. So I'm using the setting powder, and I am going to use one of these fancy things. Also got it from Jumia. It came like a package. I'm going to show you how they came. So I'm just going to take like a little, then I smothered it on my hand before applying, so that I avoid the under eye creasing, like so. So where were we? Yeah, so I was 4 centimeters dilated, and that required an urgent attention of getting admitted. So mind you, we have gone to the hospital with this man. Good thing I had packed my hospital bag. And a part of me was so ready for this baby. So I knew for a fact that when the baby is coming here, I'm going to be with my mom and not staying here, because I knew if I told my mom no, that I'm not going home and I'm going to stay with my baby daddy, I probably would have suffered. I would have suffered, guys. I kid you not, I would have suffered, because remember, this is the person that came after 3 weeks of disappearing. and he came back like nothing had happened, and he expected me to embrace him and, you know, be good to him. Like, I don't know why he expected that, but I have a good heart, everybody knows that. So I think he was taking an advantage of that. I don't know, but I'm assuming he was taking an advantage of that, or whatever he was doing, it didn't bear any fruit. So I went to the hospital, and he had to go back home and just bring everything. A part of me was really scared. I thought even he will not come back. I was even going to tell the doctor to just let me go pick my things and come to the hospital, but for the first time, I think God touched him, and he went and brought my hospital bag. Not everything, because I wanted an extra diaper. He went and brought my hospital bag to the hospital. He actually even brought me a laptop. I thought even I'm going to use it. The people tell you when you watch those videos, oh, carry your laptop, you're going to be bored. Honey, I never used it. I never used it, so I'm going to use this fluffy brush for my face. Where's my powder? Yeah, so I'm going to go with this MAC powder all over my face. Yeah. Do you love my darlings? So, like, I'm going to go everywhere. Yes. And just like I'm just wiping off the excess. And yeah, it went like that. And personally, I was okay, because I didn't feel like there was anything bad was happening. But a part of me still felt like this is not the man for me when I was in the hospital. And true to my word, he wasn't a man for me. So when I was in the hospital, of course, he came back, brought the bags. I was so thankful to God. I actually prayed, because I didn't know that this man is going to come back. Like, I thought that he was going and he wouldn't come back, and then yeah, he came, stayed with me, but he didn't stay until I gave birth. Yeah, he didn't stay until I gave birth. When I was being checked the third time if I was dilated, because I was like, I was 8 centimeters dilated, but they wanted, like, now, because I got induced. I'm going to give you a story on how I gave birth on another video, but this is where I'm just shedding some light, because a lot has been going on whereby people are tagging me and sending me pictures that I did not ask for in the first place. And so I need to do this so that I can just clear the air and everybody can live in peace where they are. So yeah, I came, I was checked if I was dilated, and I was 8 centimeters. Then they decided, like, you know what, they're going now to break the water, because I was progressing so fast, but the water was not out yet. So the water was like broken, and it came out, and that's when the pain started. So when that happened, he was in the room and he excused himself. Yeah, he excused himself. I didn't want him to go. Somehow I wanted him to experience that with me, but I think he had other plans. And that happened. I want another brush. Yeah, I have this angle brush. Oh, it feels so good using clean brushes. So I'm going to use this. I have my bronzer with me here, but I don't feel like using it. I'll just use what I am used to. So I'm going to, like, contour the places that I did put my what, just to bring some definition to the face. I know the face has definition, but I want more definition to the face. Yeah, so where was I? Yeah, he left. He said that he excused himself, saying that amekasana, like he stayed so much in the hospital and that he needed to go out and just take a breather. And because I'm a good person, I was like, okay, go take a breather. I mean, this is a lot for one person already, so at least one person is taking a breather when I'm waiting for our son. So he went and took a breather for 8 hours. 4? No. Yeah, 8 hours, I'm not wrong. Because he left around 7, I gave birth at around 10, and then he came back at around 4. do the maths. I'm not sure how many hours, but at least now you're getting where I am going with this. So my I got dilated and I actually gave birth, and I gave birth well. I didn't have any problem, just that my baby got vacuumed and he wasn't anywhere to sign the what is it called? There's that letter that you sign so that your partner can be taken to the theater, and he wasn't around. I don't know if it was a sign for me to just give birth normal, because I would probably be operated on, which is not a problem if I wouldn't have given birth normal, but my doctor said he was saving me for not to go to the theater for the first baby, and it's okay. It made sense to me because he had the best interest at heart. So my baby daddy came at 4, almost 5 a.m. to check on us, and he only came because I kind of guilt tripped him by asking him why he's not like in the hospital and the baby has already been born. I was like, oh, Zafan is already here, because we had already decided on a name that we we're going to name our son. I was like, oh, Zafan is already here. And I was like, yeah, he's already here. He actually came at around 10. Ati, oh, I'm coming to see you guys. So he came, and the next day he never came. Like, he came that 4, then the next day he never showed up in the hospital. I stayed in the hospital for 2 days. I never told anyone this story because I felt like I was just being delulu. I would probably have chased him that same day that he didn't come, but when I really wanted his help, because like I told you, he left one of my diapers at home, the adult diapers that you use after you've given birth, TMI. And I really needed it, and I wanted to shop online, but I was like, why am I shopping and I have another one in the house? So I really needed the diapers. So I called him and I told him that I needed the diapers, and he was kind enough to go and bring me the diapers, but not that day. The next day I went to the hospital on Wednesday. I went to the hospital on Wednesday. I left on Friday. So he brought me the diapers on Friday when I was supposed to be released. So he never showed up on Thursday. I never told anyone this story. I think even my mom and my family are going to be shocked after they hear this revelation. But yeah, that is what happened. So I'm going to fix the face so that all this cakeiness and the powder can just disappear. As we wait this face to dry, I'm going to think of what I'm going to apply on what I'm going to apply on my eyes, because I need to do like a nice. Yeah, so yeah, as I'm saying, he never came, which was okay for me. Like, I'm telling you, a part of me had already moved on. Like, I didn't expect so much from this man. Like, in fact, the things that I expected him not to do, he actually did, and the things I expected him to do, he didn't. So I was supposed to go to my mom's place, and it was a journey, and we went back to my house in Rwaka, took all the things that I needed for that journey, and I had packed everything, but I wanted some things from the balcony, but this man decided not to put them in my bag, and so I didn't even know, because I asked, and he was like, oh, I have not seen them. And I knew they were at the balcony because the clothes were washed and everything was there, but he didn't put them in the bag. And my mom didn't let me leave the car to go and pick them for myself. I was like, oh, just given birth, you know how our parents are. So it has dried, so let's work on the eyes. Remember, I had already primed my eyes, and I also had what is it called, I had also powdered it. So we just going to go in with the eyeshadow. Where am I fumbling? So this is what is left in terms of clean brushes. So I'm going to lean and just take another brush. I had used this one, so I'm going just to like wipe it down a little. Oh, it doesn't even have anything, so it's going to work. Yeah, so I'm going to go with this palette. Guys, do you see the face? Do you see the glow? Okay, so I'm going to go with these browns. Are they so, oof, my god, this is good. So I'm going to use this brown and just pack it in, just packing, not like doing anything. It's a brown. Then I'm going to add like another color. Yeah, you can't see a lot, but you're going to see, don't worry. So yeah, I went home, but before I went home, he had a talk with my mom, whereby he assured my mom that after I go home, he would be coming every single weekend to see us. Yeah, that is what he promised my mom, but he never came. I came back to Nairobi, he never showed up, and when I went to my house, it was actually empty. Okay, not empty in terms of vitu zimehama or things have been removed in the house. No, it was empty. He wasn't there. Like, the house was dirty. You could just tell that this man has not been living in that house. So I found my house, but it didn't have some of the things. I don't know whether he sold them, but when that happened, something in me shifted, and I knew that I knew that I was in it alone, but that gave me an assurance that I'm actually going to do this alone. So I never called him after like telling him that I was traveling to Nairobi from my mom's place. I never told him anything. I just came. Ile tu like, you're coming because you know you have a house. So thank God I never found him with anyone, or I never found anything in my house that belonged to anyone. But there are a few occurrences whereby people came to look for him at my place, and I knew for a fact that I wasn't doing anything wrong to kick this man out of the house. So I'm saying this with a lot of pride and dignity, because I don't let anyone stumble on me. Like, once you fumble, you're out of the door. Like, I'm saying with utmost respect, like, he kind of used me. I felt used. Bring parties in my house while I'm away. So I'm not going to use this Maybelline. I'm going to use this Fawn Concealer Illegal for my cut crease, because I am going with a very not dramatic but kind of subtle look. Yeah, kind of subtle, not dramatic. Yeah, so yeah, that is how we separated. Like, no one called each other and said, hey, it's over. No, it was just like, since he's not there, out of sight, out of mind. I never moved on, like, okay, I did move on at some point, but it was really hard, because I remember there's a time I would just call him and like, hey, can we just co-parent? And then he was always in my DMs asking to see us and everything, and I can't refuse him to see his son. I mean, it's his son. I can't do that to any man that I've given birth with. Okay, he's the only man, but I'm just saying, if I wanted to see him, I would have let him see him. So I have put the light away from my face so that at least you can see what I'm going. I am going for a very new, not neutral, but nude kind of makeup, whereby I'm just going with pinks and something else. So I'm going to put it here. I'm packing it here. So can you see? Yeah, I'm doing this pink. Like so. My concealer hasn't dried up, but I don't have the time to wait for it to dry. So I want to put it so that it can last. So let me just show you. I'm going with this pink and this nude at the front. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it well, but I'm hoping you can, because I've really worked on it. Then at the edge I'm going to go with a purplish, but for now I'm just going to do the pink, and then ukumosho at the edge I'm going to add that color that we used at the first place, so that it can just transition. Yeah, so I'm going to add the pink so that the pink can be very conspicuous. But the next time I'm going to use pink, I'm going to use a white base. Yeah, so I'm going to bring it just a little so that it can just blend together. Yeah, then at the edge I'm going to use this brush and put the purple like so. This being was supposed to do, I can't even tell. I'm in a hurry, guys, so don't mind the eyes, just listen to the story. So yeah, I couldn't just tell him no when he wanted to see his son, because a part of me really wanted him to be in our lives, even after doing everything that he did. I don't know why someone always feel itchy in the nose after doing makeup. So a part of me wanted him in our life, but a part of me also had already moved on, so it couldn't have happened. Yeah, people dreamt that we were back together, but it didn't happen because it's not something I really wanted. Like I said, I had already moved on from the time he started saying that he's not coming home. Not moving on by being with someone, but just moving on with the fact that this man, that this man is not going to be in our lives no more. Yeah, so yeah, that is what transpired. So I deleted the engagement video, not to chase away someone who wants me for me. Anyway, yeah, that's all I can say, and the rest is history. We are living with my son, and he's the most adorable boy that I know, and I love him so much. And I'm glad I made this decision, because he gets to enjoy his mom without mom being with stress, you know. Yeah, he gets to enjoy being with mommy without mommy being stressed by a man. Yes, I said it. Yeah, so my son gets to enjoy me without being stressed, because honestly everything I did was for my son, and I'm not the kind of person who would just do something because people are telling me to do. I'm the kind of person who listens to herself, and I wish you can just see this transition well, guys. I don't know if you can see, one of my eyes and the other ones don't look the same. That is one thing I know, but that's it. Like the pink is pinking, the nude is nuding, and I love it. I love how everything has just come together even after really struggling. So yeah, and that is what happened. So guys, I want to do my lashes and my what is it called, liner. I have talked so much today, but I just wanted to put it out there because I had people who were actually looking for me and, you know, fighting my battles that they shouldn't, because I'm not with this person no more. Okay, so this one also came, and it's so fancy, you know, when you just put it like this and just you draw. But also the problem is I can't do it with my left hand, so let me just switch, put it on my left, then do it on my right, like just holding and just doing that. Okay, I'll just do the way I do it, let me not pretend. So this is how I draw my eyeliner. It has given some life for those eyes. So since I am not done yet, I'm going to do my lashes off camera and my lipstick, then I'm going to be back. I'm not going to do my lipstick per se, I'm just going to do or let me just do my lipstick, then I'll do my lashes off camera because the mess. Okay, so I need to, so I'm not going to do lipstick, I'm going to do this Glamour lip gloss in the shade, this is my Lulu, I think it's Lulu because it's written, but I'm going to do something funny, or rather something that I've never done. I'm going to lay a black, I know, a black one. So here, just remove a layer of this that is pouring. Yeah, so let me do this. I told you, I don't know what happens when you just do your this. So I'm using this to line my lips. I love the contour, I love the blush, I love the lips. Okay, let me just finish and I'll do the lashes off camera. So my phone is actually full, it keeps on giving me some notifications, so I'm going to use this on top of this, just close to it but not like on top, like so. That, then the icing on this cake, I've just done the same transition I did for my eyes and my lips. Now I'm going with this highlighter. Okay, I should have, wait, I'm thinking of something else, but let me just do a gloss. I feel like there's something missing, but don't you love, my darlings? Don't you love? Yeah, so I saw someone doing this and I want to do it. Once you've done your lipstick, so that it doesn't stain your teeth, you do then you remove it like that, and now your teeth will not be stained by your lipstick when you're laughing and you have red or pink or whatever. So yeah, so let me do my lashes off camera, and I'm going to be right back and end this video because I can't talk. So the lashes are on and the hair is on as well. And the outfit, and this is how we look, guys. Mind you, I don't have any highlight on my face, so whatever you do, just make sure your skin, like, work on the things, the product that you apply on your skin before you apply your makeup, and you will end up looking like this. So I have failed a little when styling, but I am not a stylist, but I love it. I love how it came out. I can just style it the way I want, but this is it. Till next time, remember to subscribe, tell a friend, and guys, choose you, honey, choose you, because you're gonna thank yourself. I'm getting my spark back, I'm getting my groove back, I'm getting my shine back. I had literally abandoned myself because of everything that I went through, and some people noticed, some people didn't, which I don't blame them. Some of my close friends noticed that something was wrong. Some who is not even my friends, they also noticed that something was wrong. But I'm the kind of person that is in a bubble whereby I believe something is okay even if it's not okay. I feel like a body. I love this outfit, I love everything. I love how the makeup came out. I love the lippy. If I tell someone I'm not wearing a lipstick, would they believe me? I've given you a hug. Thank you guys for watching. Till next time, I hope and I pray that I'm going to remain consistent. So till next time, bye my loves.